1 and live on YouTube. Hello! So, it's Thursday, we're at the Olive Drop, and I am joined today for episode 42 of TLP by Kat. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome, it's good to have you.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
To be here, thank you.
So yeah, look at how quick I pressed all the buttons. So everything's done, said and done. So we're sitting outside the Olive Drop because on Wednesday night, Back Porch Comedy does a comedy open mic, and yeah, so that's how we got here.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm gonna roll these windows down so we can enjoy some nature.
Okay, I'll put my stunner shades on.
I take that back. We're going to leave those windows rolled up because there's an air conditioning right there. Yes. That's going to sound really bad. But we can turn the car off.
Or we could turn the car in a different direction.
We could go for a ride.
We could do that too.
But that's the segue to you. The only thing I know you as outside of a comedian is an Uber driver.
Oh my.
Oh my. But I don't know a ton about you, and thus the question mark behind the M. Now you get to tell everybody your story, I guess, if you want to. Or we could talk about, I'm going to give you tons of options so you can pick whichever one you want to talk about. How about that?
Okay, sounds good.
So you can talk about comedy, you can talk about Uber. One of the things I haven't done lately, the little housekeeping, Truth, Love, and Peace is the name of the podcast because that's kind of my personal philosophy. I think capital T Truth is something that we should all go looking for all the time, and that the only way to ever know what capital T truth is to put all of the possible perspectives together, and wouldn't it be cool to know everything? So that's an ongoing effort to try and be smart, and the love is the idyllic form of emotion that everybody, if everybody did everything with love in their heart, then it would be a very peaceful place, and then it would be all comfortable, and that's my ideal utopia. So that's why I call it Truth, Love, and Peace, because it's in search of how can we get there, what can we do better, and kind of my personal belief system.
I love it.
So those are all, you can pick any one of those three things. What do you feel like talking about today? Work, comedy, or philosophy?
Oh my goodness. Probably since I haven't really done comedy much since
Me either.
No, you've been doing it for how long?
Since September.
Okay, you've still done it longer than me. I came in at Christmas time, or for non-believers. I mean, I don't know that part of the calendar year, but so I don't know. I don't really have much on comedy. I don't have much on it.
I bet you have seen some stand-up comedy before in your life, though.
Yes, I have. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
So, who were you watching? What comedian were you watching? Either when you realized you were going to get up at an open mic, or who was the first comedian you saw after you realized you were gonna do an open mic?
Honestly, the way I ended up coming into comedy was I ended up skipping my my therapist appointment. Look at Dave, he lives there. Sorry, my ADD kicked in.
No.
It's an extra shed. I'm sorry. Okay, focus. All right, so
you were talking about how you got into comedy because
I missed my therapist appointment, and I totally missed it, and I just needed to talk. And I was already in a really dark place anyway, so I didn't really care if people were booing me off the stage or just being like, fuck you, you suck. Oh, can I curse on this thing?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, we don't edit anything. Of course you can cuss on this.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh,
what
crap.
kind of truth is there in censorship? Come on, Kat.
I don't know. You never know. Sometimes people are touchy about certain things.
Sure. And I didn't specify, so.
But
okay.
yeah.
But no, it's all adult. It's explicit.
Sweet. Okay. Good stuff. My style. But yeah, no. So that's really the way that I got into it, honestly, and I kind of fell into it with zero expectations, with zero material or studying or any sort of concept of how to form a joke. I still am kind of like, I'm not good at this. Like, I don't know. I just talk. I just let words fly out of my mouth.
I'm right there with you. I'm still learning. I'm still working on it. I work on it all the time.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel better.
Yeah. I've been a public speaker of sorts for a hot minute and still bomb regularly.
Yeah.
So it's one thing to be able to get up and talk in front of people, and it's another thing to be funny on demand. And that's because I've been doing it since September, so I don't have all the answers. I can tell you practice. Like, I enjoy practice. I try and learn every time I get up there. And I've had some whopper of moments. Like, one of my weirdest moments, I was at the Blind Mule, and it was late at night, and I was the last one to go up, and it was cold. And I could just tell, like, I didn't feel funny. And I felt like it was hard for me to be funny because I was cold and just kind of tired. And it was a very interesting moment to be in. Like, well, of course you're bombing. Like, of course this is really hard. Like, couldn't find my rhythm, couldn't find my timing. Just because I was physically uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I learned a lot that night.
Yeah.
Like, about being, just being in that position and being uncomfortable. And
Yeah.
it's an experience. I'm a Kantian philosopher in that regard. I believe that experience is true knowledge.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think that you gotta live out to really understand certain things. Like, just basically live. Like, I mean, I don't know. You can't try and read books all day and expect to, like, understand full concepts unless you're really living it. I mean, I don't know. I just think that you gotta go out there and live.
Hell yeah. What does it look like out there when you're living it?
I don't know. I try to experience all sorts of different things, in different ways, different types of cultures and foods and music and
You're foodie?
Oh my god, I love food so much. I love food.
Do you
so
take pictures of food with Instagram? Is that why you send that message to me on Instagram?
What message?
About the calendar thing? You don't remember that? Anyway.
What did I send you?
You sent me a thing confirming this on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
But is that why you're on Instagram all the time? Because you're a foodie taking pictures of your food?
I put pictures. No, you know
what kind of great food are you eating? I want to hear all about this.
Okay, so I love all sorts of food, but here's the thing. In this part of the town or region of the United States.
Explain for people who don't know
we are in the Panhandle, the Bible Belt, and we're very limited here.
Florida. Pensacola.
Yes, Pensacola, Florida. We are limited. Picola what? Hashtag Picola. So yeah, we're very limited here in terms of the types of foods that are available. So, like, one of my favorite types of foods is Peruvian food. My mother's from Peru. And you don't get to experience that here. In South Florida, in Miami, that's where I was raised. You have all sorts of different food from Central America, South America, the Caribbean, just everywhere you can think of. There's like tons of Jamaican shops, just all these sorts of, establishments that have these foods. And so you get to experience that all the time whenever you want. And here it's like, I want Peruvian food and I can't go anywhere for that. So yeah, nowhere. For I think the closest one is maybe an hour away, and I don't even know if it's good.
No, I'm not familiar with Peruvian cuisine. So, what? Give me some of the highlights. Some of the specialties.
Cow heart. They have the cow heart that's called like anticuchos, and then my mom makes like good tallarines verdes con bistec, which is like green spaghetti with a steak on top, and it's delicious. And then like ají de gallina, that's like mashed up chicken, and it's in this yellow sauce. I don't know how to make it, but anyway. And you
gotta learn.
Yeah, I know. And then with rice and oh my god, I love everything.
Delicious.
Oh, lomo saltado that comes with French fries and steak mixed up in this awesome, amazing like sauce with onions and cilantro and just amazingness. Oh, and then of course something that's really, really popular that everyone knows, but I'm not a big seafood person is oh my gosh, now I can't think of it. The name.
Which one?
The name of the dish.
What? Don't ask me. I don't know.
Oh, this is gonna kill me. All right, you're gonna have to tell me a new subject before I kill myself on this. Not literally.
Why
I'm not
is
at
it
that point right
that
now.
island nations in the Caribbean have access to so much protein?
I know that's a very, very legit question.
I want to go more because I love steak. Like, man, there's all kinds of goodness.
Go to Argentina, which is where my father's from.
Do tell. They got good steak restaurants. Like, I've been to a Brazilian steakhouse and shit.
Argentinians are known for their steak. Like, you need to go. That's like the top steak in like the world. So
let's do this.
Yeah, let's go to Argentina.
All right, here we go.
We're driving? Okay, let me put on my seatbelt. Okay, getting ready. We're gonna cross borders.
We are. We're gonna go all the way to the other side of the parking lot.
Woo! I like it. This is exciting.
I just saw Mark LaBarge pull in his big beautiful van.
Man, he's probably like, who the fuck is this?
Oh no, he knows me.
Oh, he knows.
I don't know what this guy's doing behind us though. Okay.
Oh, just back up.
Here we go. You got all worried about not being distracted. Here we go. We can distract away.
Okay.
Wave at Mark. Wave at Mark.
Hey, Mark. He's all confused. He's like, where are you going?
We, in the interest of the light, are going to do one of these. You like how the camera just kind of sways back and forth?
That's kind of crazy.
It's doing a Steadicam thing.
Oh, is that what it's doing? Oh.
So, I think that's about in a parking space. He knows exactly what we're doing.
Why is he gonna stare at us?
Is he gonna walk over here?
I don't know. I feel like
we should turn the camera on him.
Do it. You should.
Tell him we're live.
Hey.
We're live on Truth, Love, and Peace.
Should I not tell him?
No, you can tell him. It's okay.
It's funny. We're live on Facebook.
Dude, you want to join us? Come stick your head in the window.
Come here.
Everyone say hello to Mark LaBarge.
What up?
Dun dun dun. So here we are hanging out at the Olive Drop. And you stumbled into episode, what did I say it was? 41. 42. 42. That's right, Alfred was 41.
Yeah.
I don't remember, what episode were you on, Mark?
Man, I don't know what age I'm on.
Man, me either. That was a while ago. I'll have to go back and look and see what episode that was. It was a good time.
What was that, like a month ago?
Mm-hmm. We were just talking about Puerto Rican food. What do you know about?
No,
excuse
what?
me.
Oh my
Argentinian
god!
food.
Oh my god!
I screwed it up.
Peruvian.
Oh, even then I screwed it up again.
Oh my
Peruvian.
god!
Food.
Racist. Thanks. They're all the same. All of us Latinos are all the same.
I was thinking about the steak. Because we were talking about.
Then that's in Argentina. Yeah.
You were talking about all the good steak. That's what I was thinking about. So.
Yeah.
You know anything about a food from any of those places?
No. Not at all. I know about some good Cuban food and some Mexican food, but yeah, it's about the extent.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Those are good foods too.
I'm not sure if there's room back there. I would say climb in, but it's kind of a mess back there.
That'd be so fun. Mark, you should climb in the back. Ideas.
I think you could. I think you probably could.
You have to do a little prep work.
Oh yeah?
Writing.
Yeah. For everybody, plug-wise, Mark LaBarge Comedy. Is it at Mark LaBarge Comedy?
Yeah.
Tell everybody how to find you and all that good stuff, because the van renovations are, everybody
Mark
should
LaBarge
follow.
Comedy on Facebook, on Instagram. MarkLaBargeComedy@gmail.com.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be putting some updated pictures here soon. The old van life project.
Nice.
I'm so jealous.
Should be.
What else? Plug-wise. Anybody else got anything?
We got Mosey's downtown Panama City Beach on the 26th of the month. It's a Saturday. You're on that side. A few of the Pensacola comics going out there too. Ryan Pfeiffer and Olivia Searcy.
Hell yeah.
So that's going to be a good show.
Can't wait to hear more about that one. Fuck yeah.
Just whatever else I pop up on.
Good. So, Kat,
Yes.
back to Puerto Rican.
Oh my God! Here we
What
go
was it?
again. Really?
Cuban?
Really? Peruvian. Holy
Peruvian.
moly! You can't get it right. You just can't get it right.
Well, now if I got it right, it would be anticlimactic.
I guess if you, that's a good. That's your save, eh?
No, this is my pack of pipe. Tobacco pipe for those of you listening at home.
It's
Giant
tobacco.
bag of salvia.
Pure
About
tobacco.
to hit the moon.
Bye. That would be a fun podcast. Somebody does that. There's somebody that does that just gets really baked, and reports on it.
Imagine there's a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, I think there's a
So,
lot.
so podcast wise, as an Uber driver, do you listen to a lot of podcasts and stuff?
No,
No.
I don't. I don't have an auxiliary cable to like plug my phone into the speakers or anything.
So you would.
I would if I had the capability.
Gotcha.
And this broke.
Amazon.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but then I have to figure out how to put it in the thing.
YouTube.
No, you don't understand. I have a Scion and the radio's like this big. It's not a normal like detachable. Fine. If you don't believe me, you guys can show me how to do it. There we go.
Oh, I don't know crap about any of that. I run a podcast. That's it.
Oh, well, Mark does because he's like totally outfitting his entire van.
Mark is the handyman over there. That's why I'm not even on camera right now. Mark's got that.
I can figure a couple things out.
Good. Okay, good stuff. This is going to be exciting. So you're going to fix my radio? Make sure I can listen to all the podcasts?
I can look at it.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Get her one of those old school ones where you just tune into the radio station.
And that'd be badass. That'd be cool.
What's that
as
called
hell.
again? A radio?
FM transmit.
Oh, you were talking about it complicated, like transmitting it to your radio.
It's not that complicated. You turn
My
the
bad.
radio on one of the channels, and then you turn the transmitter to the channel, and it puts it through it. Easy peasy.
I thought you were just talking about like building a radio station.
Building a radio station?
Why?
I don't know.
That sounds more complicated than the other.
I
A
don't
radio
know.
station in my tiny car? You can't even put a radio station in his van.
And who builds a radio station in 2018?
Well, that's basically what you're doing. It's just a teeny tiny radio station.
You're hilarious.
It just goes from your phone. You said yourself an FM transmitter. And so you said FM transmitter. I was thinking it's not mini. Sorry. Okay. I might have been a little distracted.
You got some of that Peruvian tobacco on that pipe.
It's my
Oh,
salvia
man.
pipe. It's not. It's a corncob pipe. See?
Yeah,
like
see
you
it.
can... I'll smoke it on camera if it makes people less nervous.
It's quite
Who's
debonair.
nervous? I don't think anyone's nervous. I will say, I think this.
Can you smell it from there? I smell...
I can smell it.
Yeah.
Not you. Them.
Oh. Whoops.
Thought he was going rhetorical. I don't know.
Oh man, why do I have my seatbelt on?
Because we drove across the parking lot, remember?
I thought we were driving to Argentina. You said we were driving to Argentina originally.
I
But
said no such thing.
you did.
Peru?
There's footage of you saying we were driving to Argentina. I'm
Was
so
that
glad this
before
is on
or after
camera.
I spilled the coffee all over me?
After. I didn't see that whole ordeal happen.
Was there a topic that we were supposed to be on, just out of curiosity?
You asked if I wanted to talk about love, truth, or philosophy.
I thought that was just the name of the show.
No, it's truth, love, and peace.
We need a real-time real play.
Don't you need...
Real play.
Don't
replay.
you know...
Ding, ding, ding.
Don't you know the name of your show?
No, because the other day I said on camera the wrong episode number in front of like 8 people live on camera. Yeah.
How does
totally gave away an episode?
Internet?
No. How does it? See, there's occasionally one little person that pops up.
Oh, now they're gone. They saw me.
Yep.
And they were like, "Whoa,
what is this?"
No. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I don't do this for them.
Fuck them. You hear what I'm saying, y'all?
Tell them.
Fuck you.
There you go.
If you don't fucking watch this show right now in real time, y'all are pussies. Actually, I hate saying that. That's a horrible thing to say, especially as a female. The ones that aren't
watching in real time are going to be like, why is she talking to us like we're watching in real time, but we're not watching in real time.
They'll never know.
Da-na-na-na.
Oh, well, now that you're here, Mark, you should share this on Facebook so more of those people can hear Kat cuss them out.
What now? Fuck all y'all bitches. What? Oh, Miami's gonna come back out. You're gonna make Miami come out. Don't make Miami come out.
That's because you lived in Miami for a little while. Tell us about Miami. Look, Mark's our one viewer.
Mark, are you our one viewer right now?
He is.
I'm still bringing it up.
No, see, that's not our one viewer. Who are you, mystery viewer? Show yourself. Show yourself.
That is the one bad thing about not having my other camera. You mentioned earlier they don't have Wi-Fi, because then we could use my other camera to pull people in live on Facebook.
Oh, man.
That can be amusing sometimes.
That's fun.
But I have heard you talk about Miami before, and you lived there for a while, right?
I was raised there.
You were raised in Miami.
Yes, 305, baby.
Beachfront Avenue.
What? Beachfront? That's not even a thing.
Beachfront Avenue. That's a Vanilla Ice reference.
Oh, well, I don't know what he...
Hey, Mark, if you're going to date you,
down.
Don't date me too. I've been down A1A, and the whole time I sang that entire song. I couldn't help it. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, no.
So,
sing another Vanilla Ice song.
Well, tell us about Miami first.
Okay, what do you want to know? It's crazy.
Did you go to high school in Miami?
Yeah, I went to high school, middle school.
What's that like?
What? It's crazy.
I've heard it's like the East Coast LA, but I've never been there. So to either of them, so I wouldn't know where to begin.
You have like classmates at age 12, like getting boob jobs and stuff.
You were in class with a 12-year-old that got a boob job.
Oh yeah, they'd get boob jobs like 12 years old. Like their family would like get that shit for them and stuff. Yeah.
What?
Like, yeah. You know, I don't know.
That's not child abuse?
No
shit. It's not. I mean, there's a lot of.
Not in Miami.
A lot of people. I mean,
how's that fit in with the Hippocratic Oath?
I think dollars. People pay for it. Doctors do it, right?
That's the thing.
Still got the oath.
So Miami.
I mean, yeah, it's crazy down there. I was talking about how the food there is great. You get lots of different food, but you know, traffic is kind of crazy, and
traffic sucks.
Yeah, traffic sucks. You do have beautiful people everywhere. It is just beautiful people all around Miami.
I didn't have the best of experience with the toplessness on the beaches. Seems like the ones you want topless weren't.
Oh, really?
And vice versa.
Oh, see, whenever I would go, which was, I mean, I lived there, so I would see it probably more than you. No, you would see, like, beautiful women with their tops off and stuff. And,
it's just not a bad day.
Yeah, you gotta go more often.
They just saw you coming, Mark.
As far as the beach, I'll take a Fort Walton Beach any day over that.
Well, yeah.
Sugar sand versus...
Yeah, it's hard
pretty much
sand.
My hobby.
Yeah, it's really hard sand. The beach itself is not, you're not going there for that. You're going for the experience of South Beach. You're going for like the beautiful people. You're going for the food and the smells and the drinks everywhere and the nightlife and the dancing and the partying and just all of that.
The $25 Crown of Sprite, the $30 entry fee into the club. Oh yeah.
What? 25 entry into the club. You got lucky.
2004.
It's usually 100.
2004 is the last time I was there.
Oh yeah, that was way back in the day. It's like 100
Fifth
to
of
get
Patron.
in.
Not Patron. Jose Cuervo was fucking $250 for like bottle service.
Well, the thing is that they could smell when you're not from Miami, so they jack up the prices whenever they smell like a foreigner of the non-Miamier. You know, when you're a foreigner, they're like, "Ooh, jack this guy up," and they'll freaking charge you cover charge of like $200 to get in.
Not me.
That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
$30.
People pay it though.
Around.
People pay it.
What?
Oh yeah, people pay it.
Have you not realized how dumb people are?
Oh yeah, I just I forget that they're out there.
Yeah.
En masse.
It's a $200 Instagram photo.
Goodness gracious. That's so ridiculous, but I guess it happens.
Oh yeah, it happens. I would get in free, of course, because, well, I'm a lady.
Because you grew up around all the
and
people running on the
well,
bouncers.
yeah, and it was easy. You get on lists and stuff, and then you skip the lines like, bitches, I'm first. What?
Escort service in the house.
What? What? Listen, you must be talking about you, Mark. I don't
Shit,
do
I
none
want-
of that.
I want mine.
I know
Brave New World.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. I know you do.
Is that why you're converting the van? Is so you can be like a roaming gigolo?
Hell yeah. Give them the shower poles that screw in, you know, put them in the middle.
Oh my god.
Give
You
me
should.
a couple of those pole dancing classes.
If you can do that on stage, that'd be great.
Just gotta learn how to make my ass clap.
Oh, you can do that.
I need an ass first, but you know, baby steps.
Turn around.
I don't
Mark.
think it would take you any
Turn
time.
around.
I don't
Let's
think
see.
it would take you any time.
No, he's got a booty. He's got a booty, y'all.
Little.
It can clap. It can clap. It'll clap like this.
Squats. Get in there.
See, this moment right here, Mark's booty clap made the drive worth it.
The drive across the parking lot.
That did not sound like a clap. That sounded like a tiny little suction cup.
Did you
Oh,
just
that's
get
Mark's
in here whenever
booty.
I pulled up? So this is supposed to be like a
I saw
around
you.
town venture.
No, I don't think...
No. I
Oh,
just
okay.
wanted to turn around and get better light and stop staring at that red wall.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
So now you get to see my kidnap van.
That's the magic little button that says 25 minutes.
Oh.
Have to reset the camera.
I remember you talking about that.
Long story. Basically, it's a finance thing. There is government regulation that says if that camera can record longer than a certain amount of time, and it qualifies as a certain type of camera, and it's more expensive. It's some bullshit. It has
What?
nothing to do with the capabilities of the camera. It has everything to do with these
On the flip side, the
classification.
phone can record indefinitely.
Right.
I don't understand. How does this even work?
I didn't get it either.
He pushes the button every 25 minutes.
Yeah. Just
Get out of here, Mark.
just
I
reset
can't
it.
believe you. Even though that's not on my own.
It's easy enough. It's
Man.
beautiful sunset, man.
Cool.
Look at it's still pink.
I'm trying to see if I'm like in this camera. Does it show that I've been working out?
Have you
No.
been working out?
Yeah, but I look just chubs. I look like a chubster on the camera. You know, I guess it's not an overnight fix.
Yeah, adds a few pounds there.
Well,
That's
what's
true.
the
Cameras
saying?
do add
if you
10
can't
pounds.
tone it, tan it.
What?
You never heard
What
that?
saying is that?
That's my saying, man.
Oh, well, where's your
Can't
tan?
tone it, tan it.
Or you just change the entire
don't
culture.
have one.
You don't have a six pack? Dad bod's in.
No, dad bod's totally out.
It's out already?
Yeah, it's already
That
out.
was
can't keep
It lasted
such
for
a
maybe like 3 months.
So what's in?
flash in the pan. How are we supposed to
What's
keep up?
in?
Yeah.
Abs. Always.
Are
I'm almost
in
there.
again?
Getting close.
Get it. Get the abs, guys.
That last little bit.
Ooh, look at that. Where's the camera?
How-
You gotta zoom in on the abs.
It's right there. It's zoomed far damn enough.
what 38 looks like.
So,
Doing it right.
being health nuts.
Hey, good. Who's a health nut? Not me. I'm trying.
Well, if we're going to sit here and talk about being healthy, somebody tell me about being healthy. Somebody lay it out there for me. What do you guys do? H2O? How much water do you drink in a day?
A gallon a day.
Bunch.
A gallon a day. How much are you supposed to drink? I know, nobody
They would
knows.
say like 4 glasses. I don't know. I just drink water all
A
day.
gallon a day. That's how much you should be drinking.
That's how much I drank when I was cutting weight and stuff.
Yeah.
Gallon a day.
You need to be drinking a gallon a day. But if you're working out, you need to be drinking more than a gallon a day.
You know Compton used to do MMA?
Wow. Yeah.
I just fucked an MMA guy the other day.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Did he put you
Yeah.
in a triangle hold and make you...
Who choked who?
No, none of that. No.
No?
He was too sensitive, like, you know, one of those guys.
Get
More
that
of
on
a hold me instead of a choke me kind
Yeah,
of guy.
more of like a cuddle dude. And I'm like,
That's me. I'm a
It's
cuddler.
nice being
I'm
the
a
small
cuddler.
spoon from time to time, you know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate it.
It's so true.
oh my.
You gotta be in touch with your manhood, you know?
I'm a
Comfortable
cuddler.
who
You
you
can
are.
ask Ellen. I'm a cuddler. I'm a cuddler.
I
Can't
mean,
help it.
I don't know. I wish I could say some stuff to be like, that's great, guys. But I just personally, I'm
You're
like,
just not looking for a cuddler.
nope. I mean, I have my dog if I want to cuddle, you know, or I have my sheets and shit. They're great cuddlers, but fucking
Fucking.
human body. Yeah, just keep it to straight fucking. For God's sake.
For
You can't fuck 24/7. There's some breaks in there.
Or can you?
You can. I fucked for 36 hours the other night. Not with this guy. Someone else.
36 hours.
Yeah.
Straight.
You fall asleep a little bit, and then you wake up, and you're fucking already. And then you fall asleep a little bit, and you just keep on. Yeah, and that's what you do.
Sex wakes me up.
I didn't know you were in Eyes Wide Shut.
I've never watched that, so I don't even know the reference. I don't know. I don't even know that reference.
All the references are falling flat on this one.
That was Stanley Kubrick, Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman.
What's the premise?
36 hours of
Oh, was it?
masked sex party.
Oh my gosh, well that's
Orgy.
my life. Oh, well no, I don't do those.
You don't do them or just haven't ran into the opportunity?
You're a
to
time
do
machine away.
What's it? A time machine away. Or I could just be like 5 minutes away. I could choose to do one here.
it. Just go to the
In
back
slips.
porch on the right night.
And where?
Go to the back porch on the right night.
Oh fuck. Dude, that place, yeah, no, it's a swingers bar on what night? I gotta avoid that night.
Do they really still do that?
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
is. People told me, like, it's still going on.
I've never seen it, so
Yeah.
of course I'm conveniently not there when it's supposedly going on, so I never will see it. But it makes for a good rumor. I don't know,
Yeah.
good on them. That's I have too much of a jealous streak. I could never participate in that kind of lifestyle. For
Yeah.
But if you showed up to a party single, then that'd be different. Then
You've
wouldn't
had-
have
No,
to
had
man.
lots of orgies.
I am way too much of an emotional pussy. I would like immediately fall in love and just be like heartbroken by the end of the night. It'd be a train wreck. Like, no, it'd
We
be
just
bad.
fucked while you sucking his dick.
I am not emotionally stable enough to participate in something like that.
Oh my.
Not even close.
Mark, you've had orgies before. You're talking like, you're
No.
talking from experience.
No, I just think about shit.
You think about, oh, that's your fantasies, huh?
No, I just think about shit. You watch a movie like Eyes Wide Shut? How do you not think about shit?
It crosses the mind.
I don't
you share
know.
your loved one? Probably not. But if you show up somewhere single, a bunch of, some hedonism shit, why not? When in Rome. Fuck like the Romans do.
Well, I don't really do relationships,
Did
so
it-
I don't
did it-
really.
That was very
Pretty well.
apt, wasn't it?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Romans were.
Yeah, that was a very
Yeah.
regular thing.
Except
yeah.
for the underage thing, you can leave that back in those
Gross.
days.
But what?
I can argue the pro side of that for you if you like. If you want to hear something a little
no,
raunchy.
don't want to hear that.
Okay.
Gross. Ew. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't even. What?
I love how I just like, here, have this stick in the mud. Everybody's like, I don't want to touch it.
Nope. Not touching it.
I don't blame
Not
you.
touching it. Oh, look.
I think our culture has some problems with sexual identity, though.
Okay, like how?
Well, porn definitely doesn't help. You know, all the...
Help some.
Why?
Well,
how do you think that porn helps?
I think...
Oh, you mean to get off? Well, but if we're talking
Piece
about
of a fucking cave painting.
No, it doesn't, and here's why. Because...
See, thinks about shit.
because cave paintings...
Everything on me. Whoops.
Cave paintings don't violently interact with their co-stars, so that would require some imagination. And
What, you don't think I have a cave painting that's not there with a club over the head and shit?
No.
probably not, because most of the people doing the cave paintings were shamans who were so high they were impotent. However, a lot of shamans did have...
So they were the cameramen.
No, they had relationships with entities in the other realms. Like, some shamans actually had wives and children in other dimensions. So they really didn't give a shit about who was beating off to cave paintings in
Very convenient.
in this realm.
I'd like
know,
to marry
right?
you, but I can't because my wife in
But
the other
can't.
realm, you know.
Yeah,
We have an open relationship, we can't go that deep, you know.
can't do it. Can't do it. But there was that. It's health. That was a much healthier concept of sex, I think. The people's concept of sex now has led to this phenomenon of involuntary celibacy. Have you heard of this?
It's
No.
just a bunch of pussies.
I agree. But the fact that some term like involuntary celibacy can crop up as a label for someone's inability to reconcile their sexual identity with reality is
Ooh.
problematic.
This
We're
is a
also
thing?
dealing with the same.
Yeah, it's a thing. And they
There's
end
a
up shooting
term
up high
called-
schools. It's
there's
fucked
a term
up.
called free-range children. You know what those
Oh,
are?
well.
Yes.
Those are kids that grew up like we did,
Yes. And they're not.
going to the park.
You know, they had to pass legislation somewhere recently to keep parents from being prosecuted for allowing their children to live that way. How fucked up is that?
These are people who have never seen a third world country with their own eyes. Never seen the real world with their own eyes.
No.
Never been to an inner city.
These are people that grew up wearing helmets.
Gated communities.
Suburbs. It's problematic.
Ugh, damn.
It's very problematic. But, goes back to my point. Sexual identity in our culture is very problematic. I mean, fuck, look at the president. Look at the qualms and the divisions in just people's interpretations of his personal relationships. Be the rumors true or not, the differences in people's perspectives on the moral standards of the man are so widely ranging.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas once upon a time it was dirty shithead equals dirty shithead. And now it's dirty shithead, but...
Right.
Like, whoa!
Yeah,
when
but-
the fuck did we get to that?
We're also dealing with... You got him with the Stormy Daniels. You know, fucking the porn star. And everyone's like, oh! But one of our most beloved presidents, and I'm not defending Donald Trump, I can't stand him, but Kennedy was banging a Playboy model while married, everyone knew, and they still loved him. So, our morals have not changed that much, just the openness of them has.
I totally disagree. You're making a comparison between now and 4 decades ago. So,
Yes, and a Leave It to Beaver days, where that
And-
shit should have been reprehensible.
but the access to information and the way that it comes across morally now, the way that it doesn't carry weight, the weight that it used to, is what bugs me so much.
I agree with
That somehow, some way, we can allow this, and then we can talk into it. It's like, nah. For me, I'm of the camp that it's a non-starter. Like, if you have people that have shitty, corrupt morals, then you can't just say that as an aside, because it most definitely plays into everything else. And I think that's what bugs me about it, is that people want to say that these politicians lie about this, that, or the other, but then they give them latitude in these other areas. Where it's like, but you know that's a lying son of a bitch. Even if it's not what you want him to be lying about. And all of them do it. Like, all politicians are liars. But it's just amazing at how okay with all the liars we are these days. I guess that's what really, really gets me going.
Well, our whole society is based off of lies. I mean, everything is a fucking lie. I mean, really, honestly, like, you can't...
Right down to the money.
Everything, yeah.
Well, it's all about what their person is saying at the time that is convenient for them.
Right.
Because I know
Buffet
so many people
style.
that you can sit there and start talking shit about the media, start talking shit about the politicians. Like, they're all fucking corrupt. They're all scratching each other's back, right, left. It doesn't matter. They're all friends. But as soon as you single one of the politicians out and start talking about them, oh, well, hold on a second, blah, blah, blah. Like, hold on, we just got done talking about how shitty these people were.
You just agreed.
Right.
And then now because I mentioned one of your people, you're getting all defensive.
There's major hypocrisy in there. And it's just...
I think if you put yourself in a box on either side for whatever, you're just setting yourself for failure.
Yeah.
And you have all the bullshit that that person does, or anyone in that box, you have to own it too.
Yeah, that's something that hadn't come around. I like Australia's, the way they handle it. You, if you don't vote, you have to pay a penalty. So their participation rate in democracy is it's fucking 100%. Like, it's way the fuck up there versus ours, which is mid to high 40s.
Yeah, it's a nice concept, just like, you know, other things, but it kind of takes away from a freedom. When you're trying, you're
well, hang on, reconcile those two things. You can't have both sides.
You're forcing someone to participate in freedom, which in itself is taking away part of a freedom.
Okay, I'll go along with that if you can abscond entirely. But because we all participate in the same geography, we're all part of the same context. And if we're going to be part of the same context, then doesn't it make sense that you can't buffet style your way out? Like, it's all or none, just like it is with the politicians. That you can't have one without the other.
The democracy is important, but it's antiquated and it's broken the way it's set up. But to tell someone you have this freedom and your freedom is you get to vote for your freedom, but if you don't do so, we're going to penalize you. How is that a freedom?
But
how are you claiming to be free if you're forcing someone to participate in the system if they're not participating because they have qualms with that system?
Okay. I guess I'm hung up on the fact that we don't get a choice in the participation to begin with. Like, I was assigned a social security number, I was given my citizenship. So I'm way past the given the choice thing in that regard. Yeah, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of you don't have a choice going way, way back.
Yeah.
So the choice up top is kind of like, meh. I think that's where we're missing each other at.
That
but
part,
I see what you mean, yeah.
You're born into that, you know, past those choices. Once you're born and you're in the system, you can't participate in that until a certain age.
Right.
And at that point, you're being forced to do something and penalized if you don't. I don't know. I kind of get where you're coming from, too.
I know Australia's had a lot of success with it. I don't know what it would look like here.
Yeah, but they also have shit ton less people, shit ton less problems, and a system that's created just completely differently. It's apples and oranges. Like, I get where you're coming from and understand the comparing of societies, but we're essentially a bunch of countries within one country. Just most people don't see it that way. Where I'm from in South Louisiana, it's not like any other place in this country.
No, not at all. Fucking parishes and your parish law bullshit. Like, nobody can figure any of that stuff out. It's awesome. I love Louisiana if anybody's curious. But don't think if you know shit about lawyering that you can go to Louisiana and get away with anything, because it's a whole nother ball of wax.
That's almost any state.
No, well, but Louisiana is much more exceptional in that regard than most places. The culture in Louisiana has been more in absentia than the rest of the American culture. Like, just the fact that they held out so long on roads so they could keep the drinking age 18. Yeah. New Orleans and Louisiana are stalwart, man.
I was like 15 when they changed that age.
I remember it too. Yeah, I was a little younger than you, but a friend of mine, when I was in middle school, they made the run from Mobile over to Louisiana for that exact reason. So I give Louisiana way more credit because they held out. Yeah. They held out a lot longer than anybody else.
I say I missed it, but unofficial drinking age 15 over there anyways.
Nice.
Crazy.
If you're in a club and you're 18, they're serving you and they're like, all right, we're getting raided tonight, so hurry up and drink that. Because the cops participated in it too.
Because they always do. There's always corruption.
They came up the same way.
And that's one of the things that gets back to the community. I think if when we start talking about participation, I agree that being told to participate from afar is not fun and not good. But if you looked at it from a community standpoint, and it was us talking to each other as comedians within the same community and encouraging us to either participate or not participate, I think I would always err on the side of participation. Because unfortunately, the dollars and cents reality doesn't operate the same way the spiritual reality operates. Like within Buddhism, within Zen, there is peace and suppleness and quiet and stillness. But in the world of the almighty dollar and marketing, there is nothing but forward momentum, right? So from a Zen standpoint, I get abstaining, but from a community standpoint, how does abstaining look when it's your neighbor? Like if it's
well, that's the problem with anything when you get too many people. Yeah. That's that whole thing. The reason someone can get beat up in front of a crowd of people and no one does anything. Someone can get raped on a beach in Panama City and no one jumps in and stops it because everyone in their head is like, someone else is going to do it.
Right.
Someone else is going to do it.
Right.
But if there's only a couple people there, chances are someone's going to jump in and stop it.
So is there some way to hold people accountable for not taking action? Is that where we're at? Like our moral standards...
We are being held accountable. We're stuck with this shit. And now we're seeing what the repercussions of not participating is.
But I don't think that people are putting two and two together for that. I mean, honestly.
I think more people than we realize are just the fringes are loud. And the rest of us
Well, that's always true, yeah.
I mean... Shit. I think it's going to be too easy for people to just fall back into the same, like, routine and not really do anything different from what they were doing before.
Yeah, we are pretty good at that. Short-term memories, really bad in this country.
Mm-hmm. Creatures of habit. Oh, look at this little ant.
Is it an ant or something else?
A little baby termite or something, I don't know. Go on your way.
Alright, I'm going to dip out so I'm going to drink.
Okay, we'll see you in there.
Get on my stuff.
Good to see you, Mark. We'll see you in there. I can't wait to see the inside of the van.
Participate.
Yeah, man. Mark LaBarge, everybody. Here, I'll put me back on camera since Mark's gone.
Okay.
Back to us?
Yes.
Okay, so Mark and I went off on a little tangent. Sorry about that. While we were discussing all that nonsense, what were you thinking about?
I mean, I was thinking about the same thing.
Well, yeah. Well, what did you come up with that's a better topic than that, I guess is what I'm saying.
Oh, I wasn't trying to... I mean...
What's your 2 cents on all that stuff?
You know, it's so complicated, just like the way human beings act in different social settings. And, you know. Hey, light. Hello, light.
So we're going to roll these windows up so we don't get more termites.
Okay.
Or ants. Russell Douglas. All the community is starting to show up. We should probably go inside.
Is it that time? What time is it?
I don't know. Well, it's 7:58, so yeah, it is about that time.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Well, then let's do a little rappy dappy.
Okay. So how do we want to wrap it?
I don't know. Not musically. I am not good at that game.
Let's give it a rap. You gonna make it stop? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Hippity hop, hey. Gonna go inside. Gonna do some jokes. I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing a hoax. Worst rapper in the world. Who? Worst rapper in the world. Me. Okay, done.
And now, do you charge people extra when you do that while you're Ubering them?
Oh, absolutely not. That's all inclusive.
It is.
Yes.
It is. Has anyone ever paid you to stop?
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah. Almost, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I get creative with different ways I can get paid more.
Don't we all? Don't we all? All right. On that note, we're going to get out of here. Alvita Zane, Facebook Live. Alvita Zane, YouTube.